Apple's Worldwide Developer Conference is going to be kicking off on June 3rd, 2019. This is typically a time where Apple starts to debut their next upcoming operating systems. This year, it's going to be iOS 13, at least on the mobile platform. But what should you expect for iOS 13? Alright, what is up everyone? So yes, iOS 13 rumors, what to expect. Well, if you want to talk about iOS 13 in its entirety, there's rumors about a dark mode coming across the entirety of iOS 13. Now, actually, if you do add some accessibilities to your iPhone, you can actually get somewhat close to a dark theme, but it doesn't really look good, so a dark themed is definitely going to be appreciated. Next up, we have the undo gesture. Now, it's a little frustrating that on an iPhone, when you want to undo something, you kind of shake your phone and then an undo box pops up. That's no good. Apple should be fixing that and making a universal undo button or something that doesn't involve you shaking your phone. Next up, there's rumors that Apple will be improving CarPlay. I would expect nothing less. Also, there's going to be allegedly a more updated mail application. Maybe it's going to be smarter. I don't know. I don't really have a problem with Apple's mail client on iOS or even macOS, but I know some people do, so I guess any improvements are well welcomed. There's also rumors about new emojis. We also might be seeing a new Find My iPhone app, and although I don't use that app often, anytime Apple can improve the app and the reliability so I can always find my devices, well, that's always a good thing. And now for a quick lightning round. We might be seeing updates to the volume HUD. I know people complain about it. I don't really care. It is what it is. We're hearing rumors that there might be a new redesigned lock screen. We are hearing rumors about a new way to, customize your home screen, widgets. It probably won't happen. These are just speculatory rumors, I guess. But okay, let's actually talk about iOS 13 on the iPad, because that is where things are going to get interesting. Ever since the new iPad Pros came out, everyone's complaining that essentially it doesn't run a desktop operating system. People feel that iOS is too limited, and I fully agree with that. But the question is, what can Apple change? Because they've already stated they're not going to bring macOS to be iOS or kind of vice versa. They're working on, marzipan and allowing applications to work between the two operating systems, but they're not merging the operating systems, at least not directly. But these rumors are going to be interesting. So the first rumor is improved multitasking. Now, I'll be honest, I actually do not mind multitasking on the iPad right now. It's definitely not perfect, but I can easily have almost any application side by side with then a third window as a pop-up. And again, not perfect. I like a windowed environment, but the rumors that we're hearing is Apple might actually iterate a little bit more of a windowed system with tabs and multiple screens for even one app. But talking about apps, Safari. Safari is looking like it's going to get a little bit of an improvement, bringing it a little bit closer to the macOS version of Safari. Apparently going forward, when you pull up a website, Safari is going to automatically request for the desktop version of the website on your iPad. However, going back to multitasking, multiple displays. Although I am not expecting Apple to do anything close to what my MacBook or Windows laptop can do with multiple desktop screens, it looks like Apple might be expanding the capabilities of multiple screens on an iPad, connecting your iPad to an external monitor. We already currently have right now some apps that can utilize a multiple monitor. Say you are editing a video in iMovie. You can plug in your lightning cable to an HDMI screen or whatever and display your video while still having a timeline on your iPad. Pretty cool. Looks like Apple's going to be expanding that to what? I'm not sure. And then on the topic of expanding, we might also see the expansion of the ability to utilize USB Type-C. With the new iPad Pros, Apple unveiled a USB Type-C port, but it is very, very limited. You can't do much with it. So it looks like Apple's going to be expanding, maybe you can plug in hard drives to it, flash drives. They might be redesigning the file apps, which will be very well welcomed. Well welcomed. I don't know if I like that. Whatever. Anyway, moving on to our final bit of rumors. This one is actually interesting. Mouse support on iOS 13. On the iPad. I don't know how much Apple's going to try to limit mouse support, but I would absolutely love a mouse on the iPad, especially if I can connect the iPad to an external monitor. Like, please give me mouse support. The funny thing though is Apple probably is not going to make a big deal about mouse support at all. I mean, maybe they will. I don't know. But it seems like it's more going to be an accessibility feature for people that struggle to use a touchscreen. They can now use a mouse. So it's good that Apple is going to be hypothetically supporting, the disabled and whatnot. But on my behalf, I just want mouse support on the iPad. But guys, that is the iOS 13 rumors that, I hope all this stuff happens. iOS 13 might actually be somewhat of a big deal, so I'm really looking forward to it. Of course, if I come up with anything else or come across anything else, I'll let you guys know. Anyway, guys, if I missed anything, let me know in the comments. But I will catch you in the next one where we talk about macOS rumors.